Celebration time.
Members of the Belize Bird Conservancy meet annually at the Belize Hawk Watch site in Cattle Landing Village in the Toledo District from October 1 to December 15. The area is a part of the unique flight path for raptors on their migration pattern. Project manager Matthew Sakul spoke to a Belize Watch team about the annual event. We will have that conversation after this break to hear from our partners, Silkgrass Farms, The Barry, Del Martin, and Minister Kevin Bernard.
Is your one-stop store of choice. We have an array of electronics and accessories to keep you connected. Your home will be the envy of your friends when you choose from a wide variety of household appliances. We can help you dress the entire family in style and comfort with our selection of clothing and footwear. Visit our store on Albert Street in Belize City, San Pedro, La Isla Bonita, Park Street in Orange Walk Town, Belmopan, and San Ignacio, Santa Elena. Debari, get more, pay less.
Well, my name is Wilson Perez, better known as Chato. I'm the organizer and the president of the New Horizons Sporting Club. In 2022, we had the award and the sponsorship, full sponsorship from the Minister of Health. And now it is the fourth year that he is year after year sponsoring the tournament, and then it is something that has facilitated and eased the job for me, so that I could have a easier and tournament and organizing when it comes to the Mundialito, which is a tournament that exists for the 22 years in Orange Walk, being the oldest district with the tournament. From that is a tournament that we do to keep kids off the streets, to help them, to keep them in positive activities. We have to give credit where it's due, and we have to applaud and thank these people who do the initiative, have the initiative, and help the people and the youth to grow in whatever skills they have.
Celebration time. It don't matter what part of the jewel they come from. You da you and me da me. But guess what? All are we the one. See what I mean? Jump and shout all over the nation. Out with a new creation. It's been too long, we've got to unite now.
And we are in Punta Gorda, but we are with the folks of the Belize Hawk Watch. Now, Belize Hawk Watch, when I hear the term Belize Hawk Watch, I get the impression, just like how we do Belize Watch and we look at Belize and what have you, Belize Hawk Watch means that you are in Belize, the most beautiful country in the world, but you are watching or looking for hawks, right? Raptors. No, a hawk is a raptor, right?
That's correct. Yeah,
but
that's
you have
correct.
other raptors as well, right?
Hawks raptors are birds of prey with sharp beaks, sharp talons, and flight abilities and good eyesight. So those are considered raptors.
How
Yeah.
wide is this species?
These species are depending on the species itself. We have some smaller ones like falcons. We have hawks, albutios with a medium size. Eagles are more bigger. So yeah, different species. I mean,
They
different
can
family of
range.
yeah. So size wise is different, shape and all.
So
Yeah.
birds of prey.
Yes, birds of prey. Yeah,
Well, now that we have established that, you know this guy seated next to me, right?
yeah. That's Mr. Paul.
Everyone knows Paul Mahong, right?
Yes, for sure. I watch him on TV a lot.
Okay. You know, and Paul is the one that makes all our arrangements here. So before we get into our conversation, Paul,
It surely is a lovely day here in Punta Gorda, and we are just out at the northern entrance at the very historical community of Cattle Landing and by the historical curve. Everybody knows this curve when they come into PJ or exit. But Chief, I'm very grateful, I will say it very early, to Mr. Matthew Sakul. He's the project coordinator at the Belize Hawk, and they are out here and they will be explaining that. But we are happy that we could join them in this magnificent, this exciting adventure of their project they're doing. And without any delay, Chief, I'll say, folks watching and viewing, stay tuned because this is an interesting and educational show coming up.
Matthew Sakul. Mr. Sakul, I am really, you know, I came out and I was watching the activities and I can see the excitement whenever a bird of prey would pass, how excited you and your crew would become. You know, there's one there. And, you know, walk me through the process of this raptor watching.
So here at the Belize Hawk Watch, well, pretty known as the Belize Bird Conservancy on our Facebook page. So here we conduct, quality data, and it's a research project that has been started in 2019. So it's pretty much, doing a stationary count as what we call the fall migration. So we're here starting October 1st to December 15th in monitoring these migratory species and also the residents. So we document all of these birds, and by doing so, we have a team, and a team that is established and have experience and knowledge about these birds, and also upcoming people who are doing this training with us as well. So having a good team here at this site, everything is exciting, even as to vultures, hawks, kites, falcons passing through, and we're all to that pace where we all want to document everything. Yeah, so excitement is here.
I can sense the excitement when I came in. I saw everybody, there's a few birds flying above. I call, well, and you, to the trained eye, you know what it is, but to the untrained eye, to us it's just a birds flying. There's one flying, there's another one, and you can see them flying over, and you look at that, hear the noise being made of raptors, everybody pointing to the sky, and all the excitement going on because there's a raptor flying across. I would stand out here and just say, oh, there's another bird passing, and what have you. You mentioned species, migratory and resident species. What's the difference? Well, residents obviously live here, the migratory pass through. But explain to me the species that live here and the species that pass through.
So here at this site, we get migratory species. The main focus that we have, because of why this hawk watch started, is because of the studying of the hookbill kite. So we have proven that these hookbill kite migrating in big numbers, meaning like it range up to 5,000 to 10,000 per season. So migratory species, hookbill kite, peregrine falcon, Mississippi kite, swallowtail kite, broadwing hawk. With broadwing hawk, some of these species they go in big numbers. So for this season, 2025, we have our peak day, which is a total of 600 and odd broadwing hawk migrating here at this site. So yeah, so everything is passing over. They're coming from the north, channeling through Mexico, and then passing through Belize. So we're here at the coast. These raptor are very smart species. They know their migratory pathway. So they follow the valley, they follow the mountain, and then the coast. And of course, we're here at the coast. Hence the reason we get these good numbers of species passing through. So for us here, we study the shape, the size, the family, the species, and that's what we document. And then um, uh, in a few, I will show you guys how we document these raptor species. Yes, yes. So everything is, it's on point. We're all, trying. We do our best to get as much information from a bird. Yeah, and then it helps us to better understand their movement, the population, and and all of that trend. Yeah.
Species, how many species pass through normally that you know of? And
Um,
how many reside?
so in total, we have a total of 36 diurnal raptors. So we have,
Binaural
yeah,
meaning-
diurnal meaning they're like during the day. Yeah, during the day, and then 16 nocturnal species. Those are during the night, like the owls and those ones. So, anyways, so with the nocturnal, so the migratory, we have like approximately, as we know of, like 12 migratory species that pass through here. Yeah, the falcons. Talking about the falcons, kestrel, peregrine falcon, merlin, and those different species. Yeah, just passing through.
And resident species?
So for resident, yeah, short-tailed hawk. We get a lot of short-tailed hawk, common black hawk. We get the all four vultures: lesser yellow-headed vulture, king vulture, black vulture, turkey vulture. They're resident that we know of. And then like osprey, we have a resident osprey and also the migratory osprey. So gray hawk is around, roseate hawk is around. So all of these we collect. Yeah.
And Paul?
Chief, I'm wondering, we have a glorious day to be out here, but I'm wondering, Macho, when it rains, what you do?
Yes, so excellent. So yesterday it rained, right? So we're here for only 3 hours yesterday, and then it rained all day after that. So hence the reason these birds stayed and wait until the weather passed, and then now they're migrating. Hence the reason everybody is so excited right now, and as well as we say, we never know what will show up. Like right now, the team is really, expecting. Swainson's hawk migrating. We're expecting it because the bad weather already passed, and then now we're here, beautiful day, and we're expecting that species to pass anytime soon. So everybody is really on point, and all eyes 360.
Is this like you have your organization is like an institution that would teach young people about the value or the beauty in raptor watching?
Yes, so Belize Bird Conservancy started back in 2013, and then in 2016, thanks to our director, Mr. Ryan Phillips, who lives in the U.S. and is the guy one of the guy who started the main guy who started this program, and then so in 2016, they established is what we call the Raptor Watch Certification Program, whereas it's free for all Belizeans.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, it's free.
So
And then
these
so
people here don't
these
pay
people
anything
here-
to be part of it?
No, it's all free. So we offer. So this is how the certification program is set up. It's a 1 week tour where you will learn about all raptor conservation, the ecology, the breeding, the feeding, everything about the raptors. That's a 5-day intense, in class learning about these raptors, and 20 days internship, which will be here. So for an individual who's doing the training, must complete that 5-day and then the 20-day internship and a final exam. All right. So the 20-day internship is where you're here in the field learning about this particular species migrating, understanding their behavior, understanding their movement. So everything is what we share, because that's what we offer for this conservant. It's an NGO, right? We survive by donors, sponsors. Hence the reason we're here. And thanks to all our generous sponsors and donors that we're here. And another thing we have started to do is to we started to offer like a 2-day or a 3-day introduction to birding, and it's also free. We started here at Cat Landing, here at the community Cat Landing, and then it is free for for the kids, because we want more people to be involved. Yeah, that's our goal. Education, outreach. As you know, Mr. Paul, We went for the birding festival. We've been participating at the Tide Fest. We're doing more outreach and trying to, you know, open for everybody to be a part of this program, which is I appreciate past volunteers coming back. Other volunteers who haven't done it, they are coming back, which is very, very, unique in terms of involvement for people.
I'm listening to you with all these pieces of birds and raptors, and so that you monitor here at Cattle Landing. And like you said, they have a specific path that they use, right? Now, can you show, I'm eager to really go and meet your team over there that are so dynamic and so into what they're doing. We are here talking, and every now and then I hear raptor, 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 and everybody gets excited and what have you. So I want to be part of that excitement. I'm getting excited. I'm sitting here too, and I'm getting all excited and want to be part of the excitement that everybody is experiencing. So yes, I can see the excitement that they're going through. Great excitement there, trying to identify the bird that is passing over, and I'm eager to join them and be a part of that excitement.
Yeah, we're going there in a few, and then we have banners, and we have we can visit.
First, let me identify what we'll be looking for, right?
Oh, so so right now, currently we got Cooper's hawk, sharp-shinned hawk migrating. Broadwing hawk, like right now, maybe that's what they're looking at. So yeah, so we study the shape, size, and behavior. So in a few, I'm gonna show you what species and how it looks and the coloring and all of that stuff. So yeah, definitely I can do that.
Okay, can we go and look at some of the birds that they're looking for, and then we can join the group a little later on. All right, this is your banner.
Yeah. So here's like a little sheet for everyone. If in terms of, for example, if we are seeing a peregrine falcon. So see how we have a peregrine falcon here in flight. So falcons are more pointed wings, very pointed wings. Smaller than ospreys, smaller than other like bootios. So this is a peregrine falcon, very powerful bird. And then so we study the shape. Very pointed wings, long tail.
How big is this bird?
So that bird is pretty much like if it's in flight, it's more like in this size. Yeah, and its perch is more like in this size. So yeah, then we have swallowtail kites. But then see these species, they have their own timings of migration. So we already over with swallowtail kites, they're all gone, and then we're getting peregrine falcon, we're getting osprey here. Broadwing hawk, we're coming to the end of broadwing hawk, and also Mississippi kite. Okay. So today we got 3 juvenile Mississippi kite, and it's already on the tail. No,
and these are all migratory, right?
Yes, what's coming next is the hookbill kite. We're starting to get hookbill kite in 7, 12 per day. The peak season for the hookbill kite is coming up, which is like 1st or 2nd week of November, and that's when we will be very, very busy, because these particular species, they migrated in big flocks, meaning like sometimes in 100 or 200 in one big flock. So we all count that by when they start to stream. So if you can see how these raptor migrate, they get the updraft. Meaning using the thermal. When they get the thermal, they are starting to kettle. When they start to kettle, when they reach to a peak where they catch that trend to migrate, that's when they stream, and that's when we start to count them. And as here, we collect quality data, and we always try to be on point to document these species. Yeah. So these are the species. Looking at the shape. So.
So what you're looking at as well is the shape.
Yes.
That's all of them are shaped the same.
When they're high, we study. Yeah. We study the shape. Accipiters, you can see very long tail. Wing. Broadish a little bit, but not to extend to how boodio is. Boodio is more broader. The tail is short and, expand. So you can see the size, the shape wise, and what helps is the behavior as well. So osprey, M shape, harrier, long pointed, long wing, see, long tail, big body, short body. Vultures, kite, straight, trailing edge, leading edge, see the tail. So on falcon, as I mentioned, very pointed. So yeah.
They migrate singularly or in groups.
So depending on the species. So for let's say peregrine falcon, they tend to migrate single, sometimes two, or occasionally three. So that's with the falcons. So for the broadwing hawks, they migrate in big flocks, in big numbers. Then, yeah. Broadwing, Mississippi kite, hookbill kite, they migrate in big flocks, and also swallowtail kite. So like for falcon, pretty much they go like mainly the singles or two, like the kestrels, merlin, they go like one at a time. So depending on which species, and it also helps us to identify the species as well. Yeah, yeah.
Very good, very good. And cat landing, of course, is a perfect setting, not only for the birds, but also for us human beings. I mean, look at the beautiful sea here in Punta Gorda. And of course, the historic landing that we are at. This place is very historic. Right?
Yeah, and then for us, tools that we use, binoculars. We have very nice
Where do you get your
binoculars. So for us, we have friends like coming to the U.S. They bring it for us, or we buy it from them. Yeah, like for me, like I just ask a friend to bring it down for me, and then that's how I get my binoculars. Yeah, and then also from my camera. So camera is what we use to take picture, document the species, and it's what helps us a lot to see far. Yeah.
I could imagine. So your group here today, I mean, I know they don't want
Yes.
to be distracted, but
Yes, yes.
because they're very much into what what they're doing.
Yeah. Before we go there, I would like to show you our data sheet.
Yes, sure. I'm learning. This is a learning process for me.
Yeah. So we have Edward. Edward can take it over.
Edward. Yes, I see you have a lot of books here. What are you doing here, Edward?
Yeah, so this is I'm currently training as a data technician working under Matthew and all the other day leaders that are here. And they've been very informative in helping me to understand and trying to train as much as possible. I still got a lot to learn, but I try.
We have to keep trying.
Yes.
But Edward, what got you interested in all of this?
So I think overall with guiding, I think I was introduced to it. I used to spend a lot of time. Well, I have to give credit to the Toledo Belize Birding Club when Mr. Joe ended, and I used to go out and I met Matthew, and then I've been birding with Matthew, and I've learned quite a bit from Matthew also. So I'm a tour guide, and so when you guide, you talk about different ecosystems, different things, and then you start talking about the small birds, and then you realize you start with some big bird, some raptors, and then the interest grows, and you realize that you want to learn more over time, over the years, and so I did 2 trainings so far, bird ID training, and then Matthew introduced me. He told me about the training last year. So I did the raptor training last year with Matthew, and so I was an intern. I did the 5 days theory and then the 20 days practical, and then I finished. And now I'm here training again. So like I was talking with the others, even though you do the training, but if you not look at birds or raptors for 6 months, you kind of forget it, and so you kind of want to refresh and train again.
So this is not only educational, but enjoyable for you as well, right? And what are you doing here?
Going to the data sheet, Mr. Rene. So we're not just putting down the number of birds, we're also checking like the wind speed. At the moment, you could feel earlier when you got here, I don't think the wind speed was this strong.
No, this strong. It's picking up. The wind is picking up now.
And so
this is the wind speed checker?
Yeah, so it's a device.
So what it's reading here, I said minus 32. That's
at the moment, so when you we change it over we check the average wind speed. So if you put it to the direction the wind is blowing, I said the wind is blowing east at the moment, Mr. Rene. So if you look at it right now, you see how the wind speed increase. You see the leaf fan the blow also. So the wind speed is increasing, and then when it kind of stops, and then that's the average wind speed.
2.4 knots.
2.4 miles per hour. Miles per hour, yes. And so it's still go. So it'll probably stop about 3.0. And so every hour we check the wind speed, and we also check the temperature using the same device in Celsius. So they'll go out there and make sure the sunlight is hitting on this leaf blue spring. Check the temperature, also the barometric pressure, which are essentially the pressure, the atmosphere pressing down on the surface of the earth. Cloud cover, if we look out like I'm sure Matthew was talking about,
Yeah.
you know, they migrate using the thermals. So the more sun, the more blue skies you see, the better for the raptors because they keep going and they have the thermals to ride. If there's too much cloud, then we're not likely to see them.
They know when to stop. That's what you're telling me.
Well, they
What do they do? I mean, they don't continuously fly, right? They must take a
pause.
somewhere.
Throughout the
Where would
day.
they pause?
They stop where the food source is, where they can find food, where they're safe, and that's where they will roost for the night, and then following day they will continue their journey. Yeah, because the more energy they waste, you know, they need to build back their fat and build back, you know, take their little rest. It's like traveling too, so that's what they do. Yeah.
You could imagine the energy it takes to fly from the United States of America way down, how far up?
Thousands of miles, man.
Thousands of miles, you know, and
They
flying
always
across.
stop. Yeah, they always stop, and it goes depending on the species how fast they go. It goes sometimes they pass through like for weeks. Yeah, in weeks to reach their destination. Yeah.
So they might decide to stop overnight in an area. The weather is bad, so they decide, okay, we won't. They don't fly in that bad weather. They wait for the weather to change and then they fly again. They do things like that.
Yeah,
Definitely,
like for Mississippi kite, they will stop wherever bad weather is. Stop there, get some food, or just wait until the weather is over and then they proceed. Yeah.
So you're recording that wind speed, and the more wind you have, the more the more they will fly across, or the less wind. What induces them to?
So
I think
for the for the raptors, they follow, you know, they go with the wind as well. So depending where the wind direction is, they go. It's just like catching like an airplane. So if you leave from a point, you go to your destination. If that wind is going, might as well go. That helps them to save energy as well. All they need to do is just stream. Yeah, less flopping. The more they flop, and yes, they just they just do that. So raptors are very smart, Mr. Rennie. These raptors, they coming from the north, yeah, and then they come to winter here, and after their winter they go back to breed. After they breed, it's a cycle. So they come here just the winter, and then after, you know, the winter season's over and they go to weather is there, they go back to breed, and then after breeding they come back. So it's just just like that. So hence the reason we call this the fall migration, where they're coming back. We also have what we call the spring migration, where they go back. Yes. But unfortunately for us here, we only do the fall migration.
Okay.
Yeah, which is, you know, October to December.
It's pretty much like a human being would do, you know. When it gets too cold, you migrate.
the expats.
Yeah.
The corner Belize.
Where it's warmer.
Yeah.
And then after it gets warmer, where you are at, you go back home. So pretty much it's the same principle that you know.
We would
it's
say,
amazing
yeah.
how it follows human beings and birds and animals pretty much follow a pattern that is comfortable for us.
Definitely,
Right.
definitely. I just want to mention a few of the numbers.
Please,
Like,
give me some numbers.
so we have a lot of migrants. I guess, like mentioned before, we at Belize, have seen 2 species of ospreys. Currently, we're seeing the osprey that migrates from North America, and they're coming down. So currently, we have 2, 4, 6 ospreys that have passed
Since morning?
since. Actually, just for this hours between 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock,
6?
we've seen 6 ospreys. For the whole morning, we've had 6 plus 4, that are 10.
Okay.
10 ospreys for the whole morning. And so we have one of the native, or one of the local raptors called the common black hawk. And we're seeing, so far common black hawks, we've seen 7 of those
7 common black hawks.
since we started this morning.
Now the native, he stays, that bird would stay in Belize.
Yeah.
But why would that be flying from one area of Belize to the next area?
Well, very good question. So when we do see the common black hawks, they're not quite like some of the others I've learned from the others throughout the course. The migrants would typically be flying in a direction from north to south. That's one of the key factors when you to consider when you look at a raptor. But like I've learned from the others, usually the common black hawk, you can just the circle in an area. And because, with the knowledge that we've learned that, common black ox is one of the local species. So we already know we don't quite have to look at.
So he would just leave his habitat, go up, maybe looking for prey, and circle around, and then go back to where
Yes.
where he came from.
Pretty much. And then a lot of this also, if I could add to that, we've also, like Matthew was mentioning, a lot of the species we've been seeing today is the broadwing hawks. So just estimating from these numbers here, there's a lot of numbers. I would say maybe 40 broadwing hawks. And these are from North America, it's United States area in north. And so these are migrating at the moment. Big numbers of these at the moment.
What I find outstanding in what you said is that they move with the wind. So if you have an east-southeast wind, they would ride on the wind flow, right? And fly in that direction so they can just glide, right? That's the way it is. And then when it changes, they will change their pattern and to get to their ultimate destination. Do they have the same destination every year that they pass? They leave from X part of the United States, travel across the route, maybe deviating according to the winds, and then end up in the same spot where they would spend winter and then come back. Is that something that we can say?
Talking about if a strong wind, like crossing where they're migrating, and that's where us here we see a lot of movement, meaning like when you will see a lot of flopping. So some of them they flop, glide, or we study like how they flop, like 1, 2, 2. If they can have a control of the wind, they'll just 2 flop and then they will continue, but they will definitely do more action than just streaming.
But do they go to the same spot every year?
Yes. So for that, like for example, broadwing hawk, they go to the to the exact spot where they reside, unless the habitat is disturbed. So if that habitat is disturbed or the bird is being killed, then they change location. Okay. So as long as they're not safe there, or if the habitat is vanished, they will not. They will change location. Like a protected area, definitely they will get back. Yeah, they may not nest in or be like at the exact spot, but they will be in the area.
Let us say the raptors fly now from Canada to Argentina, right? And they nest, when they go to Argentina, they nest in a certain area, like you said, maybe protected area. And then they fly back to their spot where they came from. Every year they'll go to that same spot in Argentina. I think that's how I wanted to simplify it.
I would say the same area. I would say the same area,
but
because
similar conditions.
Yeah. So because ornithologists, they study about this bird and they're becoming more advanced in how they study the bird. Some they track this bird in installing a telemetry tracking device on them, and that's how they see a whole picture, a pattern, how they go and coming back, going and coming back. So that's one way how they understand, a species. Other one is when they capture the bird safely and then ban them, and then bird watchers or anybody who see the bird will document it and will be able to read the ban, and that's how they say, okay, this bird is back or this bird is around. So that's how we understand it. Yeah.
Is there an average lifespan record for raptors?
Record like
how many years?
I think average lifespan is around 10 to 15 years, roughly.
So you make an average raptor would make about 10 to 15 trips back and forth in its lifespan. Ideally I would like to say that, but I think a lot more research is being done. Okay.
For us to really say, like going back to your question, like, do they go from Minnesota or New York to Brazil every year? I think a lot more research is being done. And I think at the end of a few years, you'll be able to tell exactly where they go on. But at the moment, I can't really say for sure that they do go there like every year.
We will have much more from our visit with the bird watchers after this break to hear from our partners, Silkgrass Farms, The Barry, Del Martin, and Minister Kevin Bernard.
Jump and shout all over the nation. We're breaking out with a new creation. It's been too long, we've got to unite now. Time and space can't keep us apart right now. Unity, yes, you better know. It's the only way.
is your one-stop store of choice. We have an array of electronics and accessories to keep you connected. Your home will be the envy of your friends when you choose from a wide variety of household appliances. We can help you dress the entire family in style and comfort with our selection of clothing and footwear. Visit our store on Albert Street in Belize City, San Pedro, La Isla Bonita, Park Street in Orange Walk Town, Belmopan, and San Ignacio, Santa Elena. Debari, get more, pay less.
Orange Walk, the future is brighter. Since Kevin Bernard became your representative, progress has never stopped, with Plan Belize 2.0 leading the way. In Palmar, 2 main roads have been paved. The main road that passes through Tower Hill Village has been paved, connecting our community. In Tan Pine Ridge, the entire road has been paved, a major step forward. And every month, new roads are being paved in Orange Walk East. Kevin Bernard is committed to building a stronger Orange Walk East, one road at a time. Together, we're moving forward. Kevin is the people's champion.
Celebration time. It don't matter what part of the jewel they come from. You da you and me da me. But guess what? All are we the one. See what I mean? Jump and shout all over the nation. We're breaking out with a new creation. It's been too long, we've got to unite now.
Mr. Rennie, so I'd now like to pass it over to Richard, and he'll be telling you a bit more also. And he's also one of the data technicians as well as a day leader, and I'm also training under him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Richard, can somebody like me come and train under you too? I don't know
Yes,
anything
of
about
course,
raptors,
of
and
course,
so I'm
of course.
learning a whole lot here this
Well,
morning.
there's always something to learn. You know, every day we learn stuff. But our main focus is to document these birds, right? So we're studying these raptors every year, as mentioned by some of the day leaders out here. This is actually our 13th year. And what is really important is the data. So we also use a device apart from the paper. So this is the rough sheet. And then we have a device that we use. So everything that is in that paper is actually logged in a Trictelian app. And then after that, we also log it into a hack count.
Okay.
So the data is really, really important because it helps to document the migration of these birds. It also helps in documenting population trends. And we can also identify threats, such as habitat loss, because these raptors are actually using corridors. We also have many raptors that we get wintering in Belize. One of them, for an example, would be the broad-winged hawks.
Oh, so they come
Broad-winged hawks.
from north,
They-
from north and they stay here.
And they winter in Belize. They don't nest here, they winter here, and then they go back. So it's really important to document them, and that's how we actually contribute to conservation. You know, citizen science is what we're doing right now. We're monitoring them. We upload that into a global network, and that's how we could contribute to conservation. We can monitor all
What
these
areas that need
threats
to be preserved for these raptors.
for these
right?
raptors. Exactly.
Now, another question from me would be, you have the raptors and what we are talking about flying from north to south. Do you have flying south to north?
Yes. Yes.
And at what time they do it? I mean, I'm not talking about flying from north to south and going back. I'm talking about the ones that are based in the south, flying north and coming back to the south.
That is actually a good question because the raptors that are based in the south will be like resident species, right? So they won't migrate. Most of the migrants that we get are coming from the north.
From the north.
So they would come north, winter down south, and then go back.
Okay, so
Go back.
You don't
So
have,
the same birds from up north,
It's the same
they
birds
winter
going
and
back.
going back. Yeah.
You don't have birds from the south
that will go directly
north
up
and then
north.
go back
No,
south.
because the main reason why these birds migrate is because of winter. It gets too cold for them up there.
Okay.
So they would winter in Belize, farther south, and then go back. Go back.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
So you don't have the birds that are in the heat saying, "Oh, let me go get some coal and some chill in the."
I don't believe that. Yeah, but actually we also get
Putting it simpler,
raptors from up north that are nesting in Belize.
Yeah.
So a perfect example would be a plumbeous kite.
A plumbia who?
Plumbeous kite.
Plumbia's kite.
Yeah. So plumbeous kites, they come and they nest in Belize. Every year they keep coming to the same nesting area, to the same general area. So this is why protected areas are really important, you know. Conservation posts, having people out there, having people to take care of the land.
To
Conserve and protect, exactly.
Keep the forest intact as much as possible.
So we have a lot of broadleaf forests. We have pine ridge areas where these birds would come and nest every year.
Okay.
Every year.
This is exciting work
So
you do.
this is actually the plumbeous kite right here. See?
Beautiful bird. Wow, look at that. It's a really beautiful bird. And so it nests in Belize now.
It nests in Belize. Yeah, they nest in Belize. This is another one. See that nests in Belize. So this is the swallowtail kite.
Swallowtail kite. Did they pick a particular time of the day to fly over?
Well,
Or
these
they'll
these
keep
these
flying
birds
on?
are always on hunting mode. I mean, once they're nesting, they're always active. But the ones that are migrating, they have to depend on the type of weather.
Okay.
So like Edward was saying, they depend a lot on thermals, the heat. So thermals is kind of like the heat going up.
Coming up, yeah.
And you could see them coming from a distance. They're flapping because they're fighting. They're fighting against the wind. So they're flapping. And as soon as they find the thermals, they start spinning, gaining elevation. And when they gain elevation, they find a streamline where they start streaming.
Because the hot air from the ground rises up.
Rises up. So it helps them find that
helps them
streamline
to find
on
the
top.
streamline on
They
top.
find the streamline. It's like a tunnel, and then they go.
Pretty much like what a plane does, you know.
Pretty much.
The principle, the same principle.
Correct.
I find a smooth jet stream to move along it.
Yes.
Right. So they do pretty much the same, man.
Pretty much the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yes, the program is open all day. We start from 8, we stop at 4. So anyone that is interested, you want to learn about how to document these birds by using the data. We have the rough sheets, we have the scopes, we also have binoculars, we have cameras. So if there is someone interested out there, feel free to come, stop by.
So an old man like me can learn?
Of course.
Okay.
There's always something to learn. Yes, of course.
All right. Well, can you look at some of the stuff you're using?
Yeah.
And
So-
some of the some of the
this is
activity going
actually,
on.
so
You have your guide. You have your record keeper here. This man is a very important man.
Yes.
Because if you don't report to him, then you're in trouble, right?
It's like earlier, you know. Sometimes I want to go out and look on the birds with the rest, but I have to stay and keep the numbers because if I get distracted, I could get confused and I might miss some of the numbers that are being called at the moment.
so these
They have to report to you.
Tractalian, this is the app device that we use. We have the field guides, we have the rough sheet, we have cameras to document them in flight. So with the cameras, we can actually get some nice photos of them, and then you can zoom in. So this is far away. The lens is extended up to 600 meters.
So that's
So way up, far.
Yeah.
These are just some of the gears that we're using, and then we have the scopes. So we have the scopes with the tripod. We have 3 scopes with the tripod. So again, if there's someone out there interested in learning more about birds, feel free to stop by.
You got some numbers you can give them to call?
Yeah. There's a phone number you can call, 620-7528. You call that and we can get in contact with
620-7528.
There you go.
Yeah, I might end up calling you because this seems to be a very interesting way to spend the day.
Yes, of course.
I mean,
of
imagine
course.
I spending my day out here with a camera earlier I heard raptor every minute, and now I'm not hearing nothing.
Yes.
So I'll be waiting for some of them to appear, no?
Yeah, it's exciting, no?
Yeah.
Exciting.
So, and then you look through...
You look through the scope and
scope.
there's to adjust at the top.
Oh, okay.
And then it takes you closer to the bird.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at the clouds now, so...
It takes you closer to the birds. Yeah. But it's an effort. I mean, you have to really engage with
Engage in it
these
and be a part
birds.
and understand the tools very well, right?
Most of the volunteers that we have here, most of the interns, they're also guides. You know, people that are really engaged with conservation. They have been guiding, and as Edward was saying, it's a good skill to have. Good skill to have, because if you're a fishing guide, if you're a inland guide, there's always someone with a question, and maybe they see something and they ask you, oh, what's that bird there? And you tell them you don't know. It sounds a bit off, right? So it's always good to learn a little bit of everything. Maybe you might not know the name of the species itself, but you know which family it belongs to. So you could say, oh, it's a hawk, it's a raptor, and that's about it. Yeah.
So you spend most of the time gazing in the sky, like I'm trying to do right now to see if I see any coming, right? No, I don't see any right now. So let's continue.
Yeah, but we also have a past intern, and every time she gets some days off or some free time, she helps in
Can we meet the group?
monitoring.
Can
Yeah,
we meet
of
the
course,
group?
of course,
Can we meet the
certainly.
group out here? So you can, because it looks like something is coming now. Everybody's getting excited right now. So I guess they don't want to talk to me till this bird has passed. What are you guys looking for? What are we seeing? Raptor, but where is it? Where? Arriba, no, it's Arriba, but Arriba where?
It's somewhere in the gray cloud. Single lamp.
Clouds. All right, let me look and see if I can see. I'm looking at the gray clouds over there, right?
Yes.
And will it come towards us or?
It all depends.
All depends.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't see anything, but I guess you have a binoculars, and I'm looking at my
Your bare eyes.
bare eyes. So let me see.
Streaming to the left.
Streaming to the left. Okay. And where else is he streaming to? To the left? Coming this side?
It's going toward the dollar house. 3 fields of view.
The dollar house. All right. See, everybody get excited, man. One bird and everybody excited.
Yes, because we love what we do.
What bird are you looking at right there? What raptor are you looking at? What type?
I can't really tell right
Can't
now.
tell yet. Not too far away.
Still.
All right.
It's a Broadwing hawk, right?
A Broadway hawk?
Yeah, Broadwing hawk. Very, very far.
It's far
So,
away.
so like I mentioned, the shape, see how it's flying. You know, that all really give us that ID. Yeah, all comes with studying the bird, paying attention on what it's doing. Yeah. So it's a Broadwing hawk, guys.
So you just started a broad-wing hawk. How did you get connected to this? Your name again?
Cyrilia Chi,
Cyrilia Chi, and you're from
San Pedro, Colombia.
San Pedro, Colombia. And how did you get connected with all of this, Cyrilia?
I recently did my tour guides training, so it's been 2 years now. And I'm always a nature girl. I like outdoors and I like learning a lot. So I saw a post with the Raptor Watch flyer to participate in the Raptor Watch. So last year I took the Raptor Watch course. I did my 5 days and my 20 days theory. And my 20 days practical, sorry. So, and then I get connected with a lot of male and females from the Kayo side. And they inspire me a lot because when I started, I didn't know anything. Now I feel like I'm improving every time I see a raptor. I try to ID them. So I'm improving a lot, and also I'm involved in the birding now. So it's something that we should know as guides, and also it helps people to understand the true importance of raptors also, because where there is healthy raptor population, it's also a healthy ecosystem environment, and so I love a lot. I like to learn a lot, and I love nature. So this is something that.
How old were you when you realized you want to be a nature girl?
Ah?
How old were you?
Well, when I was growing up, I grew up with my 6 brothers, and they love the outdoors. We grew up going to farm, so that's where I know that I'm a nature girl. Yeah, that's what I want to be.
Like something is coming. Your
Yeah,
colleagues where
they spotted something.
Where they spotted something. Where was
I
it?
don't know. Yes.
My
So
bare eyes, I'm just seeing the clouds.
yes, this raptor watch, I would also encourage a lot of females to get involved because it's a very good opportunity to get engaged, get involved. Like for me, it's like everywhere I go, this is an addiction, you know. So if you know where your field is, so I know I like the birds, the raptors. This is what I like. So everywhere I go, I have my binoculars with me. Even my mom and dad is like, "You're getting too addicted." But it's like I'm learning, you know. And this is something because as guides, we would have guests and they would ask, "What kind of raptor is that?" At least I can tell than just tell them I don't know. Yeah. So beside my marine guide, this is something else that
So you do marine guiding too?
I do marine
You
guide.
dive and you dive too?
Yes, I do free diving. I'm at my 45 feet free dive without tanks. We do um, fishing, conch hunting when the conch season is
You're
open.
not a wrong guide.
So yeah, so that's my field right there, and this is who I am, nature girl.
Continue enjoying it, nature girl.
Thank you.
All right. And what are you? What are you looking for? What are they looking at now?
Where is the
Nature girl, what are they
raptor?
looking at?
Matthew, what are we looking at?
Where much are they?
Raptor? Where?
Well, let me hear you, Matthew. You're following a raptor that is streaming where? Southwest.
It's above the almond tree, like 4 or 5 fields of view, approaching the big cloud there. So we're seeing a raptor that is streaming, which is a double-toothed kite.
A double-toothed.
Double-toothed kite. Yeah.
Okay.
From far, with my camera, I gotta pretty much.
Yeah, you got a good shot of him here.
Yeah.
A double-toothed
kite. Yeah. So
Okay.
you can see, well, the shape. I can see some coloring. The white, distinct white under wing. Yeah, some flares on the tail. So, of that and the shape, it is a double-toothed kite. Yeah. Other species that can be confusing, which will be sharp-shinned hawk, and sometimes Cooper's hawk. So we always want to pay attention and lock on the bird until we get the ID and say, okay, it is that. Yeah.
But you gotta go and train the eye though, to identify all these birds, not only that, but to see them in the first place. Because if I just look around me, I don't see a bird in the sky, and then all of a sudden I see you guys get excited, and I say, what are they excited about? And I still can't see the bird.
Yeah, with the help of the team. I mean, they will spot it. They will put it us on the bird. So we will be the ones to to help them identify the bird. And then again, it comes with experience. And for me, this is my 6th year doing this hawk watch. I started back in 2019 when I was pretty much new in the field. 2019, I did the course. I was an intern, and then I constantly volunteered. So we have a dollar house.
Okay. A raptor above the house, right? To the right of the house. All right. And let me see. No, you don't look up top. Where? Point exactly to where he is.
So above the house, 2 fields of view, there's a little patch of blue, like a little blue there.
Yeah.
In the white. So directly to the left of it, you can see. Well, we see a little dot there. So with
A
it,
little dot.
Yeah.
So that's the raptor.
Yes. So with this binocular, we can try to get the shape.
Okay.
And then for us here, we'll ask the interns, guys, what are we seeing? What shape are we seeing? Is there a behavior that is off or something that can lock you to a species? What's the shape?
What's the shape, interns? Huh?
Alright, so
Okay.
Guys, alright, good. What behavior is it doing? Is it just circling, soaring? Circling, alright. Is it flopping? Alright. Gaining altitude. So what can we say? You want to take your time?
Another bird appeared behind it. Okay.
So there was a.
What part I could peep in for say this raptor, man? Because I see here at all.
So up there we have a sharp-shinned hawk, which is an accipiter, like these guys mentioned. It has a long tail, and then we also have a broad-winged hawk there as well. So we have 2 species of raptor in there.
Wow, this is a good stuff you have here. Can I join the group?
Yes, sure. Sign in.
What do I have to do to join the group?
Well, you can do the training, which is the 5-day theory and then the 20 days internship. So yeah, or if you want to come and volunteer, you're welcome.
Okay.
Yeah, just a visit, more than welcome.
Well, I'm happy for this visit because I'm getting a whole education here from you guys, you know. So what have you? What you are? Can I?
Yes,
your interns.
Good morning. My name is Nick Huang.
Nick Huang.
Huang, yeah.
Where are you from, Nick?
Originally from Belize City, but now I live in San Ignacio.
Okay. And what attracted you to this group?
Birds are amazing. Birds are amazing. So I started to bird with some friends when I was taking my tour guide course. And then it lifted my interest with birds. And when you find out something, you just want to get deeper into it. So, and raptor has always been something that's really difficult to identify. Hence, I took the challenge to take on this course. So I'm still learning. It's hard for me to identify. Hence, I'm here to learn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I can see the excitement when you all see a raptor, and you all get excited.
Well, for us beginners, what we're trying to do when the instructors are calling out, we try to study their behavior, and we try afterwards they will give us the answer. Like for today, I won't be able to call out the exact species, but the instructors are very thorough explaining the field marks, so we would study them, and then they would quiz us along the internship days. Yeah.
Okay.
It's been an interesting journey, and I'm loving it. Yeah.
So you encourage other young folks like yourself to.
Yes, because in understanding birds, you would understand the ecosystem, and it's only through understanding the ecosystem that you would learn how to protect your environment.
Okay, so protection environment is key, right?
Yeah, to protect the birds, and the birds is a great indicator of your climate change, of your habitat health. So this is why they're getting the data, and then for me, it's just like the mission for this year is to learn how to identify them. Hopefully I can come back more often like the other volunteers, you know, to provide more data, you know, and to provide more data and knowledge to the younger guys. Hopefully I could reach there one day. Yeah.
Well, I hope you achieve your goals and your dreams, and thanks for what you're doing, you know, because you know, the more we conserve what we have in the environment, the better it is for all of us.
That's right. And the Belize Bird Conservancy, Mr. Ryan Phillips, had shared some data, and in some species we're getting a rise in number, and you can see that maybe, you know, it's a assumption that Belize is providing a better habitat for these migrating species. Okay. So somebody's doing something right, and we hope more people are doing more right things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for talking with me.
All members stress the importance of conservation. We will have more of their comments after this break to hear from our partners, Silkgrass Farms, The Barry, Del Martin, and Minister Kevin Bernard.
Jump and shout all over the nation. We're breaking out with a new creation. It's been too long, we've got to unite now. Time and space can't keep us apart right now. Unity, yes, you better know. It's the only way to go. We stay apart, then we'll have to fall. We count on you, count on one and all.
Debari is your one-stop store of choice. We have an array of electronics and accessories to keep you connected. Your home will be the envy of your friends when you choose from a wide variety of household appliances. We can help you dress the entire family in style and comfort with our selection of clothing and footwear. Visit our store on Albert Street in Belize City, San Pedro, La Isla Bonita, Park Street in Orange Walk Town, Belmopan, and San Ignacio, Santa Elena. Debari, get more, pay less.
Well, my name is Wilson Perez, better known as Chato. I'm the organizer and the president of the New Horizons Sporting Club. In 2022, we had the award and the sponsorship, full sponsorship from the Minister of Health. And now it is the fourth year that he is year after year sponsoring the tournament, and then it is something that has facilitated and eased the job for me, so that I could have a easier and tournament and organizing when it comes to the Mundialito, which is a tournament that exists for the 22 years in Orange Walk, being the oldest district with the tournament. From that is a tournament that we do to keep kids off the streets, to help them, to keep them in positive activities. We have to give credit where it's due, and we have to applaud and thank these people who do the initiative, have the initiative, and help the people and the youths to grow in whatever skills they have.
Celebration time. It don't matter what part of the jewel you come from. You da you and me da me. But guess what? All are we the one. See what I mean? Jump and shout all over the nation. With a new creation. It's been too long, we've got to unite now.
Your name?
Geraldo Garcia.
Geraldo, where are you from? From this area?
No, I'm from actually from San Ignacio.
San Ignacio?
Yes.
And what brought you way to Punta Gorda just to watch the Raptors?
Oh yes. Actually, I came last year as well. I did my internship last year with some of my fellow guides, and well, one thing I can say is the love of watching raptors, because in the area of San Ignacio area and the Pine Ridge area, we have a lot of raptors as well, and I am as well a tour guide. So that helps me when I am with my guests. If they ask me, all right, what's that bird flying around, and I can say, oh, that's a raptor. I can say a short-tailed hawk, and I can give them the details of the raptor, and yeah, that helps me.
What's a typical tour guiding day for you?
A tour guiding.
A typical tour guiding day, anyone you want to say?
Well, it can be Maya sites or caving expeditions.
Yeah. But these birds are all over sometimes, right?
So
you can say, well, that's and you identify them, and I guess that's very much more attractive for the
them,
right?
yes.
For the tourists.
As well, for the tourists, well, it's people that love birding as well. They ask you a lot of questions of birds and raptors as well here in Central America.
Now, you're very young, and you can serve as an inspiration to other young people.
Oh, yes.
How old were you when you realized, hey, this is what I like to do, and then you started seriously doing it? Walk me through the process.
Well, I was about, I can say, 14 when I joined some of the crews, and I started coming out with the guides. And where my village is, it's 7 miles of Progreso. So we started a small birding club there with 2 guides. Then from there we started coming out to the mountain pine ridge, to the protected areas there. And then there is where we saw some of the raptors above us, and we couldn't say which raptor was it. So that really, I feel it. And then I decided, when I saw the program of the Raptor Watch and they were, giving the education stuff, so I just decided to join in with them. And I really expanded my knowledge with them. Yeah. Yes, and I really recommend the Raptor Watch or people to come and join and do the education.
So you recommend that to folks your age, right?
Yes.
And
my
people older, right?
Yes, yes,
right.
yes.
Very good.
Yeah.
Well, I wish you all the best in life.
Thank you very much.
Success. And all the best. You are?
Juan Show from Red Bank.
Juan Show from Red Bank. That's around this area, right?
It's
in the Sand Creek district.
Sand Creek district.
Yeah,
it's
Red Bank.
the home of the scarlet macaw.
The home of the scarlet macaw.
Yeah.
I know you are out looking for raptors.
Now I'm out looking for raptors, and in Red Bank I usually do the scarlet macaw tour. But whenever we go out on tours, we see many other birds, including raptors. So I heard about this program here, and it's just perfect for me as a guide.
Okay, I've always admired the beauty of the scarlet macaw. It's a beautiful bird.
Definitely,
Right?
it is. It is, yeah.
And you have them here in our beautiful country as well. Talk to me about your scarlet macaw tour that you do.
Yeah, the Scarlet Macaw tour, it is mainly from November up to the end of March. So we have the macaws right now, they're in the Chiquibul area. And around November time, they would come to the village to feed on polewood trees and wild anato. So from there, from that time span, we would offer the tours. Yeah, and
So in
it's
November?
Yes, beginning November.
But this knowledge that you're gaining here will enable you to offer other tours where other birds are concerned, like raptor spotting and that
Yeah,
sort of thing. Right?
yeah. Like we have visitors who would come specifically for macaws, and then we would have birders in general who would come and they want to see other birds beside macaws.
Okay.
So having all this knowledge now, I'll be able to give them a really good tour.
And what
Yeah.
did you become interested in this sort of thing?
Well, my dad used to do the macaw tour before.
Okay.
When I was younger, and then growing up, I see him doing it every time. So I got involved in the tour guiding training, and then now I'm improving my knowledge on raptors and birds in general. Yeah.
And how many raptors you spotted today?
Today we have maybe around like 7 different species. Yeah, 7 different species,
But
which
you-
is a good day.
Okay.
Today is a good day.
All right.
Yeah.
And you said there are other species that passed around, right? So you have to distinguish this is a raptor, this is not. This is a raptor, this is not.
Yeah, well, our main focus here would be raptors, but whenever we don't have any raptors passing by, we would look around for other birds that are passing by.
And you document it.
Yes, we would document it. We have one person responsible for the
spoke to him just now,
documentation. Yeah, so every raptor that goes by, we record it because we want to have quality data every single day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. And what would you tell other folks, young folks, about what you're doing?
Well, becoming a birder is something that you love. It's a hobby, and if you get into it and become really good at it, you don't only enjoy nature, but you can make a life out of it. So if you like nature, you like birds, come and join the Raptor program. It's one of the best programs that the Belize Bird Conservancy offers.
Very good. Thanks for talking to me.
Yes, sir.
And I want to wish you all the best and may all your goals in life will come true.
Thank you very much.
right.
Yes, sir.
Another young raptor watcher. Yeah,
Of
that's
course,
it, right?
yes. My name is Josser.
Josser.
Josser, yes.
Where from, Josser?
I'm from San Ignacio.
San Ignacio?
Yes.
Okay, so you came all the way out here?
Yeah, I came with the person that was talking before. We three came and we came to see some raptors. It's the time to see them. Today has been a busy day. It's a sunny and windy day, and the raptors, well, they go into the thermals. Thermals are like winds, and they soar up above, and we try to spot them. Yeah. Today I'm here as a volunteer. I'm not here as an intern. And maybe if God wants, next year I'm here as an intern. I'm into birding, and that's what we do.
How did you become interested in birding?
First, I'm a tour guide, and doing tour guiding, I realized that when we have guests, our guests ask about, they want to know more about raptors, they want to know about hummingbirds, all kind of birds. Sometimes people from outside, they come just for birds here in Belize, and we got to know. And it's very nice to show them, it's very nice to give them and to make them know what kind of birds they are. Yeah.
And And this has helped you a lot, this experience out
This
here?
has helped me a lot. I have been doing birding 2 years now, and I am not a professional, but yeah, I'm into it now.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many days does the group spend?
We came here for 10 days.
10 days?
Yeah, we came here for 10 days to Punta Gorda, and we're having fun. We have done some boat rides. We have done owlings. We have done here in PG. There's a lot of lifers, so that's very nice. We do not just come here for raptors. We come here for another types of birds like hummingbirds, orioles, warblers, and owls. Yeah, very nice.
Belize has a wide variety, of species of birds, right?
Yes. Approximately it's like 600 species of birds here in Belize.
600 species of birds.
And every year we do checklists and we try to gather 600 of them, but it's very difficult. Yeah, we have to visit like islands, we have to visit mountains and grasslands, and so that's what makes it interesting. And some birds are very hard to spot, and that's what we do. We are birders, and we invite all guides, birders, even though persons who are interested in photography. Doing birds is very nice. So
So you advise other young people to?
Yes. I'm inviting people to come here and do the Hawk Watch and enjoy the staying here at Punta Gorda, and doing the Hawk Watch is very nice. You get to know a lot of the shapes, the time they come here, their migratory times that they migrate every time. Habits, where they go, where they come from, and that's very interesting. We are very excited. Today has been a busy day, so I invite everyone to join us. It's very nice, it's very interesting, and
So if I send Malay Godson over there, you teach him?
Yeah, of course, yes. I would teach him, yeah.
All right.
All right.
Well, all the best, and thanks for talking with me.
Thank you, man. Have a nice day. May
you
God
too.
bless you.
You too.
Yeah.
You are?
I am Hugo Hernandez.
Okay. Hugo Hernandez.
That's right, sir.
You know, Hugo, you seem to be the most popular person here.
Looks like, yeah.
Yeah, because as you came to the microphone, I can see a lot of photographers. Everybody took out their cameras.
Yeah.
So that tells me that you are the most popular person here, because I didn't do it for anybody else.
Yeah, that's right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they like me.
You're the master. Yeah, he says you are the master. Now, who's Hugo? Let me know Hugo.
Hugo?
You.
Me, yes.
Yeah, but who are you?
Well...
You know who? Your story.
Oh, my story. Okay,
Yes,
so
Hugo.
so let's start. Okay, for start, actually I am from Kaya district. I live in 7 miles of Progreso, also with my friend, along with Jasser and Geraldo.
Oh, you brought the Kayo Club?
Yes, I brought the Kayo Club. I brought them. Yes, I brought them because I have been boarding for a couple years now, and it's a big passion that I have for birds. Actually, I feel it like it's like an addiction, right? I have to be boarding every week. I have to board at least 2 or 3 days a week, and them are also guides. I am a general guide too. I do sites, I do boarding, I do caves, I do night hikes and medicinal trails too. And this birding is also part of my job. And I do not do this just because of my job. I do it because I love it. I love it too. And I also want my friends, to grow in this industry too, in the tourism industry. But the main point is birding. Get deep into the birding.
What led you to this deep interest in birding?
What led me? Okay, so. My background is very funny, right? Yeah, because at the age of 8, 9, 10, we used to build slingshots. And I used to kill the birds just for fun.
I hear you.
Yeah, and also my friends that are around my age now, they tell me, you're crazy. Because why before you like to kill the birds and now you're protecting it? And I tell it, well, that's on the past. Now it's the present, right? Yeah. So it's very funny, right? But because on my childhood I used to, just for fun.
Yeah.
But right now that I get, I am already 27 years old, and I get the understanding of this ecosystem, right? Of the whole ecosystem, and I get to know that everything in the ecosystem plays an important role.
And what led to you getting that understanding?
I was seeing this species of bird, right, and then like grabbing the chickens from the neighbors, and then they start to run the species, but they're killing with guns, right, or slingshot, bigger slingshot. And then as I kept growing, I start to get the understanding of this species, that he's not doing that because he's doing that because he's hungry, right? He's finding food. Yeah, just as we, right? Just as we're humans, so we got some of the humanity that goes to the jungle to get give nuts, pecaries, and corimundis, right? Without permission of anybody, right? So similar with this species of bird. So my dream is to introduce the youths, to encourage them, to get them know about nature and within nature and the behind the ecosystem, the importance of behind of the ecosystem. Yes, so introduce them into this, right? Into birding, not only birding, but with nature, conservation, and getting them more into it. So that's one of my dreams too.
And how far are you on the road to achieving your dream?
Well, I think, from my point of view, I am like about halfway already. Yeah, because we don't have our birding club. In our village, 7 miles, we got the government school, a community school, sorry. And then that's where we're planning to do a presentation on this in a couple months. I mean, well, 4 weeks, I think, month. Yeah.
So you have a birding club, and obviously most of the young people that I spoke to, you brought them here, right?
Yes.
Because, like I said, you're cheering you on.
Yes, yeah.
So you're obviously doing a good job.
Yes, that's right, sir. That's right. Most of them are from part of our birding club. Yes, sir.
And the future for you is really to continue on this path.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Continue this legacy.
Now, this trip was a 10-day trip from what I understand, right?
It's a 10-day.
How did they spend the 10 days? How did you all spend the 10 days?
Well, our 10-day will finish on Tuesday, actually, next week.
It's not ended yet.
Yes, yes, that's where we are going to end our 10 days.
What's left then? Because I understand you went into the water, into the keys. And all of
Yeah, so what's left right now is just to get known some of the hot spots that Toledo district has to offer. That's whenever we have any trips, we plan trips, right, to different districts. And before we plan those trips, we get to know, we have to know this hot spot in order to bring the club to this hot spot. Because, why is that? Because in some of these hotspots in the Toledo district, there are some species that are southern species, right? They don't move, they don't pass from south, like most Stank Creek. Some of the species that we have down here south, Toledo, we don't have them at Cayo nor at Corozal. Yeah, so we have to travel in order to see the species and report them on eBird. It's a data collection app. Yeah, so that's what left to keep knowing some of the hotspots that are still left right here in the Toledo district. That's what's going to happen the next couple of days before we left Toledo on Tuesday.
Well, I do congratulate you on the good job you're doing. You're doing a wonderful job keeping our young people interested in this house.
That's the plan. That's the plan, sir.
That's the plan
yes, thank you very much. Yep.
And it's a wonderful transformation from someone who used to, as a kid, take away the lives of these birds, to someone now who is passionate about protecting them.
Yeah, now they call me crazy. Yes, sir.
That's good. That's great.
Yes, sir. That's great.
Do you have a message you'd like to give to other young people? Since we have this avenue here, you can maybe leave your message to young people that maybe will be listening to you and not necessarily know you, but listening to you.
Okay, so my message is that if you're into birding, if you're into nature, and if you're to get in the tourism industry, I highly recommend you to come to this program. Take this course of 20 days, 5 days theories and 20 days on the field, which is where we are standing now. This is where we get almost all of the experience. So I highly recommend it to take you this course, Belize Bird Conservancy. It's a Hawk Watch program. I really recommend it. That's where I was last year. And I have seen how I have, I have seen how I have moved, right, compared to before I came last year here. I really get to learn a lot. We get to apart from knowledge, we get experience, and plus we get to meet some new friends, and also keep knowing the beautiful parts of our beautiful country, our jewel, Belize.
The most beautiful country in the world.
The most beautiful country of the world.
Yes.
That's right, sir. You get it. Yes, sir.
Thank you so much, my brother, for
Thank you,
talking
sir.
with me.
Thank
and
you
I want
very
to wish you all
much.
the very best.
Thank you very much,
And
sir.
continue inspiring our young people.
Yes, sir. That's right. That's the plan. Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
So, as we wrap up, I'm happy for the opportunity to be able to have spoken with your group and to learn who they are. And really, I think you guys are doing a wonderful job, right? And bring up a good cadre of young people who would be protecting these species and enhancing the knowledge that we have of them. Paul?
Chief, I would like to, at this time, say a big thank you, first of all, to Mr. Matthew Sakul, the project coordinator. And he was very receptive when I got in touch with him that we'd like to come out here. I would like to also remember Mr. Philip Balramos, who also gave me encouragement for when you come down, Chief, to do the Belize Watch here. And so the entire group here, you've met them, I will not go into that, but all best wishes to yourself and your group, to all of you.
Yes, it's been a wonderful morning here, learning about the raptors and seeing them flying by and talking with this wonderful group here that are looking at it. And of course, Matthew, I want to thank you so much for doing that. We give you the scout handshake, right? The left hand, all right? The scouting handshake, all right? Anything you want to tell him, Matthew?
Just wanna just wanna say that I'm very honored to lead the group and doing my best, and very grateful for the opportunity. And thanks to our director, Mr. Ryan Phillip, other day leaders, Mr. Philip Balaramos, who's been a mentor and who really brought me into this, birding world. Meaning like this is. He introduced me to this whole, program, and then other female is also involved, Jennifer Ramirez, but she'll be here in the afternoon. So, and also want to thank all the volunteers, the past interns have been coming back. Birding brings people together, and seeing very diverse in terms of people knowledge. We all learn together, and for us here, we very appreciate our people coming back, and then the interest. And also want to shout out to our our sponsors abroad who has been keeping us alive in running this project. So yeah, and thank you Love FM crew for taking this initiative to coming and letting the world know what we're doing. We're not just want to be in luck, we want to be open. So with that said, man, thank you so much, because we want to be known and we want to get more involvement and building a bigger community, more. So yeah.
Well, Master, thank you so
Thanks,
much, my
thanks.
brother.
Yeah,
and
thanks.
all the best, and thanks for the education you gave me today.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes.
I learned a lot now about raptors. I can appreciate it much more. Thank you so much. Thanks to you and the group. Guys, we felt a lot of love here today. We can see the love that you all have for birding, the dedication, the passion, because love is all about passion, right? We are passionate about what we love. So thank you so much for choosing to love, but love is always a choice that we make, and you all have chosen to love this vocation and to love our country and to show the love basically all around, like it has radiated throughout this entire show, the love for what is happening here today. And so, let me turn around and face the group, right? Guys, thank you so much for having me here, and congratulations on the wonderful job you're doing, and keep it up, man. I'm impressed that this dynamic group of young people, most of you all the way from the Cayo district, are here to learn and to really assist in the preservation and conservation of the valuable national treasures that this country has, right? Because like the national anthem said, nature has blessed thee with wealth untold, o'er mountains and valleys where prairies roll, and all of this is our blessings that we have from nature. Thank you guys so much for protecting it. Thank you guys so much for pointing it out and the riches that we have. And you know, this has really been a wonderful morning for me. Thank you for the love you all have shown, but love is also a choice that we make. And because we choose to love, we will always say, Belize and beyond, thanks for choosing love.